So, Walken, thank God you're in range of that. God bless your absurdly, inhumanly high mobility. Walken, dash it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Oh, shit. Why are you on Overwatch? Oh, crap. You dropped down and you're on Overwatch. Oh, my God. I'm a fucking idiot.
The events in this video are fictional as the characters portrayed within. Any similarities to anyone living or dead are merely coincidental and have been created at random by XCOM's name generator. Seriously.
Hello, one and all, Mickey here. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Bradford! Merry Christmas, troops! Merry Christmas, Varlin! Shen. Hey. You good? Okay. So yes, we are back in XCOM EU Long War Pets, and it is time for that covert extraction. Sorry guys, it's been a while. There are a few things that I want to cover first. Number one, Illustrious has leveled up at some point, likely due to the VR training. He is going to be getting run and gun. Lone Wolf isn't great for a frontline soldier. Javelin Rockets is pointless because he doesn't have a rocket launcher, so run and gun it is. And Gaines has leveled up as well, and he is going to get Flush. Adrenaline Surge can be handy for long missions, as I mentioned in the past. Rapid Reactions is very good for any soldier with high aim that uses a rifle, but not so great for shotguns. So Flush it is. That'd be very handy, allowing him to execute enemies behind full cover, just dealing that 1 or 2 extra damage that's required to finish them off. And one last thing I need to do in the barracks before we begin was, Aristotle, where are you, buddy? Now, the last time I played, it'd also been a while, and I was a bit uncertain about what I was doing in the base. I hadn't played XCOM in a while. This time round, I actually went back and watched the last 5 videos that I had recorded, and that is surprisingly a lot of content. But I do remember I gave Aristotle Fortura's Una as his corporal perk. Aristotle, you're going to be an officer, so have your double damage reduction from cover, and when I turn you into an officer, that'll be all the more officer perks to be handed out to everybody else. And if you guys remember, Fortura's Una and Band of Warriors are the 2 only officer perks that don't work under any conditions. So, long story short, every single one of the officer perks does work except for 2, which is Fortura's Una, which is the double DR from cover, which I haven't found any goddamn way for that to work, and the Band of Warriors, I think it's called, but I still gave it to him. I don't know why I did that. So, I'm going to give him Psi Inspiration. There you go, Aristotle, you've now got Psi Inspiration. The next mission you go on and then return from Fortura's Una will be removed from your perk tree because it's an officer perk. I don't even have to remove myself. Officer perks will get removed automatically, including this perk as well, Legio Pastria Nostra, which I have to remind myself to give it to you when you get back to base after coming from a mission. But that's fine, guys. I just wanted to get rid of Fortura's Una. I don't know why I gave it to him. I have no idea why. I've covered this before. Fortura's Una and Band of Warriors don't work under any conditions, but I still gave it to him. So anyway, yes, he's got the replacement perk, Psi Inspiration, but that's fine, he's not going to go on this mission. And as for what's going to be happening in the next few months, at least in this game, I've been looking through the videos and my plans were to expand into North America. Now, I do have the satellites available right now for United States and Canada, and I've got the satellite uplink building and it'll be finished in 18 days, and with that adjacency bonus, it will allow me to launch both those satellites in the US and Canada. Unfortunately, it's not entirely worth it, not to mention my air game is in shambles still, and my laser cannons aren't quite here yet. So I was thinking, it being the 15th of June, if I can build another satellite uplink and at least one more satellite by the end of next month, I'll be able to take all of North America in one go, which should give my airplanes time to repair and take advantage of the laser cannons, try and get ahead in the air game just a little bit and expand into North America, which will spread my aircraft a little bit thin. But as I said, I'm hoping with those laser cannons, I should be okay. And not to mention, I do want an extra satellite just in case something gets shot down, which means I need to dig out another block of terrain, build a satellite uplink, and build at least one more satellite, preferably 2, one as a backup. Unfortunately, I have no money. Even worse is satellite uplinks require 8 power. I have 7 remaining, which means I also need to build a power generator. Now you can begin to see why this is a bit of a problem with the time I have remaining. Sure, ideally, I'd want to build the thermo generator here right now, and I do actually have enough time to do it. It will take 20 days to build, I believe, as will the satellite uplink. I believe it also takes 20 days to build, which would leave the thermo generator finished on the 5th of July, and the satellite uplink finished on the 25th of July, assuming I build it straight after the power generator's done. But the simple fact is, I don't exactly have 350 quid lying around around. I have $2 to my name. $2. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to do the Covert extraction, see how much money we get back from that, depending on how well it goes. And then I may have to just build a fission generator underneath the thermo generator, which will give me enough power, which costs $120, a lot less than thermo generator, although it's a lot less effective. But it'll give me the power that I need to build the next satellite uplink that I'll need to cover all of the US at the end of next month. So that's the plan. Let's check out the troops that are going to be going on the mission. Now guys, I do have to apologise if I sound a little bit off, not feeling that well. You might have noticed in one of the previous videos I might have mentioned I'm not feeling well, and I did an Oculus video with the camera that I've got, and I noticed after the recording I look like hell in that video. My god, man, I look like a goddamn crack addict. But anyway, one thing at a time. We need to get Christopher Walken back on this Covert extraction.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Now, last time around, I promised you guys chrysalids, but this is a settlement. This map is not suited for what I had in mind to create a zombie apocalypse with the help of Shade Zombie and all the Exalt troops happily willing to give their lives to end the world. The map type is settlement. That means it can be one of 3 maps, none of them good. One is going to be the army base, which many Covert extractions have ended on. The next is going to be the train yard, which isn't a good map under the best of conditions. And the last is the observatory, which isn't as bad. There's a lot of line of sight blockers, so it's not terrible. But this mission's going to go either one of 2 ways. It's going to end very quickly with Christopher Walken running from point to point and getting out of dodge as quickly as possible, or I will do my damnedest to kill all of the Exalts after Shade's chrysalid has birthed out of his zombie, one at a time, creating more and more zombies. But that's enough of Shades for now. The troops, of course, that are coming along are going to be with this tactic in mind, with the mindset of actually attempting to kill all of them, because I prefer to bring high-level capable troops on this mission with that goal in mind, instead of low-level troops thinking that I'm not going to even bother and Christopher Walken's going to get out in a turn or 2 and then miss out on an opportunity to get even more money and even more experience. So, yep, Michael Bay's going to be coming along. He's got jumpy legs and close encounters. Frankly, that's all he needs for this mission to come along. He's got the cardboard armor, laser shotgun, laser pistol, and 4 HE grenades with Mayhem, although his past experience with grenades, even with Mayhem, have been really lackluster. And for you, Michael Bay, I'm very disappointed. But you have been a very good soldier in the past, outside of using explosives, so you're definitely coming along. And likewise, for pretty much the same reason, McLean, with her jumpy legs, or at least 1 turn cooldown jumpy legs, and also close encounters, again, that's all you need to qualify to come along on this mission. She'll be coming with a motion tracker, an absolute must, as Christopher Walken has the other motion tracker, and he'll no doubt be on the other side of the map, and a scope, because why the hell not? What else is she going to carry? And high cap mags, just because shivs don't tend to have a lot of ammo. Lastly, I absolutely want an officer. It is vital officers come on Covert extractions, just in case a Covert operative needs to just move that little bit further or perform one more action. An officer can activate command and give them an extra action. So Friendly's going to be coming along, but he is far from useless. He's got opportunist and rapid reactions, very, very good for Exalt missions, as well as tac sense, which is going to be very handy for him, seeing as he still has rookie health. His health is horrendous, which is why he's the only person that's going to be having any extra armor. He's got the alloy plating, of course, as well as the phalanx armor, the same as everybody else, standard laser rifle, pistol, and scope to make sure that those shots hit, and any Overwatch shot against an Exalt with no innate defense will have a 94% chance to hit with his opportunist, which is going to be awesome. And if he hits a target on Overwatch, he can shoot again, and if he hits that target, he can shoot a 3rd time, because that's how rapid reaction works, and that's why it's so awesome. And it's also worth noting that even though Friendly has the alloy plating, he actually has the least amount of health of anyone. He has 9 health compared to everybody else that has 10. That's why I gave him the alloy plating, because I didn't want him to be at risk of being one shot, even with his tac sense, even being in full cover, giving him that 1 TR. I didn't want to risk that. The commanding officer dying in a mission could cause massive chain panic. I thought, you know what, just take the alloy plating, it's fine, take it. So yes, Shades, let's go back to Shades. Shades is kind of a goddamn liability. As you can see, I've changed Shades zombie to Chris. It was kind of a toss-up between Chrysalis the zombie and Mr. Somebody the zombie. It was kind of 50-50 in the comments between people liking those two. I kind of went with Chris. It gave it a bit of absurdity, giving a zombie a very casual name like that. But yeah, Shades is a liability. If you remember from the Epic Hour mission, his mobility is horrendous. If I do come here with Shades to throw his battle scanner, how far could I move? Remember, Shades has got 9 mobility, and he has to run all the way back to the extract. If we trigger the outsiders, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing if we do trigger the Outsiders. And on a covert extraction, that can be fatal. If we're moving up to the covert operative and the covert operative just runs past us to the exit and we have to leave in a hurry, Shades can be very easily left behind, which is really, really dangerous. Now, he will not get a mobility penalty from wearing armor, as he would from wearing normal armor, heavy armor, because the phalanx armor doesn't have a penalty on it. Unfortunately, to take advantage of his random rookie perk, which was squad sight, as always, he's me carrying a laser battle rifle, which is going to set his mobility back even further. By 1, it looks like. But even so, 11 mobility is horrible, which is why I've left one of his inventory slots empty. I'm tempted to actually leave both of them empty, so he's got 12 mobility, but I really want somebody to be carrying a medkit on this mission. And I'm hoping with Shades having the extended range, he'll be furthest back, he can be the one with medkit. So Shades, you can be the medkit, in fact, I'll put it here. And yep, Shades, there are no laser pistols available for you, so you're going to have to go as you are. But yep, you're going to be taking one less item in your inventory just so you can have 11 mobility. Whereas Bay has 14, McLean has 14, and Friendly has 13. And all of their inventories are completely maxed out. So hopefully Shades isn't going to get into trouble. If nothing else, I'll have him kind of, you know, with his back to the extraction so he's not in as much danger. Something to bear in mind though about the zombie that I might mention in the past is that number 1, when a zombie dies, it counts as losing a soldier. So your soldiers can actually panic when a zombie dies and turns into a chrysalid, because they're going to see what they consider to be a friend dying near them. And also, even if they don't panic, they will suffer a will penalty because of course it will count as a fallen soldier. Unfortunately, it is required that Shades zombie dies after 3 turns to turn into a chrysalid. And number 2, which won't be as important, I'll do this in the background, is that when you spawn a friendly zombie, after 3 turns it turns into a chrysalid, it actually turns into an enemy chrysalid. Now thankfully they don't do their attack move because that would be horrendous, but you might see after the zombie's turned, it'll be a chrysalid with a red health bar. As soon as that's happened, I'll make a cut, I'll teleport him away somewhere, you know, nice, dark, quiet, kill that chrysalid, spawn in a friendly chrysalid in its place, and it won't make any difference. Oh, right, and I have to keep at least 1 chrysalid or zombie alive for that pet to be considered alive at the end of the mission. As I mentioned in the past, if a pet dies, they're going to be dead for a certain amount of months depending on what level it is. Chrysalids and zombies, I believe, are tier 3, I think, which means if all of Shade's pet zombies and chrysalids die on this mission, or if he only has 1 at a time and it dies, then it will be 3 months before he gets a replacement, which means I have to make sure that 1 of his pet zombies or chrysalids gets to the extraction with the entire squad to be considered alive. I have to keep that in mind. So guys, I think that's about everything. Let's head down there and find out what mission it is. The best we can hope for, can't believe I'm saying this, is the observatory. Oh, I'm dreading this. Let's go.
We have a lead regarding Brazil. We'll need to ensure Exalt's safety in order to secure the necessary data.
Oh, god damn it. The train yard's horrible. Like, under any conditions, it's horrible. And it's such a terrible feeling being in a Sky Ranger with half of it being empty. But yep, this is what we've got. Oh, suck it up. Let's go.
Exalt forces spooked one of our field operatives who was attempting to recover new by hacking an Exalt comm relay. Strike 1 is going in to ensure the operative is covered while decrypting the data from the remaining relays. We have to keep that operative alive if we're going to recover the remaining intel. New objective received.
I'll explain my concern there in a second. God, this is horrible. And yep, I don't need to apply any officer perks because Friendly here got his officer perk from becoming an officer as opposed to in his perk tree or a random rookie perk. So that's fine as well. So guys, I'm going to make a cut here, spawn in Chris the Zombie, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Chris the Zombie is here. The squad seemingly completely unfazed by his presence. That is a good sign. That is great. So, why am I so worried? Well, I was hoping that Walken here would start in a more secluded position. For example, like inside one of these train cars, which I'm hoping I can get him to without triggering. Because Chris the Zombie here needs 3 turns to turn into a chrysalid. Because as he is, he's kind of useless. His mobility's really, really rubbish. What's that? 5 tiles. Even Shades with his terrible mobility has 7. So, yeah, as I said before I even start this mission's going to go one of 2 ways. Either it's going to go very quickly with Christopher Walken just racing to the exit, or we're going to try kill everyone. I really, really doubt we're going to try kill everyone. But I'll see what I can do. Let's start off with the motion tracker. Okay, so we have got Exalt over here, at least one Exalt at the far end of the map, and we have got another Exalt here. Seems to be just off. Oh my god, is he? No, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, don't be like this game, come on. Wait, what? Run this by me again, game. So McLean, what do you see? There's an Exalt on the other side of that beacon. But yet, when we look at Walken's motion tracker, he doesn't see what the hell McLean is talking about. Game, this is kind of an important distinction to make. Are there Exalt between Walken and the first com hack or not? Because even with his run and gun, damn it, he is not in range. Even with his run and gun, and that's half cover, which means if I come to here and there are Exalt here, I will trigger. And if I trigger... Oh, hold on a second. The relay that McLean sees isn't this one, it's this one. I thought this one wasn't being counted because it's not active. Oh my god, whew, okay. So there's a pod here-ish. That's where the pod is. That's not as bad. That really isn't as bad. Which means no, there aren't any enemies here. Which is good, because Walken here really needs to move up. So yeah, there's a pod here. The motion track has a vision about 4 or 5 tiles beyond visual range. You need to move 1 tile closer to get that com hack, but make it 2 tiles just to be certain. In fact, if I do send you there, which direction would you go? South. Okay, so if I put you here, there's no way you'll trigger. There aren't any enemies in range. Moving 2 tiles, it's less than the 4 or 5 tiles which the motion tracker can see beyond his visual range. So moving there is safe.
Head into that location.
Oh my god, okay. So now there's an enemy in range. And it's kind of here. That's where that enemy is. I am actually going to say, you guys, do you think you can kind of huddle together?
Position confirmed.
Just a little bit closer.
Right up ahead.
Heading out.
I don't want to bring them all the way back into this corner just in case Walken does need support, because I know there's a pod here and they could walk into my view straight away, but neither do I want to move them up and actually encourage the enemy to walk into my field of view and trigger them. So I think this is going to have to do, and that I think is going to be the turn. Ooh, I hate this map. I hate this map under any condition. I hate it. Okay, everybody Overwatch except for Walken and Chris the Zombie. Remember, I need 3 turns for Chris to turn to a chrysalid. And I've also got to hope when he does, it doesn't cause panic. So, Overwatch, Overwatch, you can Overwatch as well.
Nice field, Commander.
And you do not Overwatch. Okay, alright, that's good. I am in run and gun range of that comm relay. In fact, I can actually get to the far side of it, which is great. But I won't be in range of this one. I'd also have to run and gun this one. So if I run and gun here, hack their weapons, take away their ammo, the next turn I dash here, they will then have ammo on their turn when I'm here and exposed. So at that point, my troops are going to have to pull off something fancy. Ideally, I'd want to get to here to be able to blue move that relay to then be able to dash. Assuming that it's even a blue move from here, because his movement might be like, for example, 11.5, so basically half a tile. So going from here, he wouldn't actually be able to reach the relay. Although he should at least be able to reach there. But yeah, I don't want to do that because, let's find out. I know I'm burning through motion trackers. Okay, that soldier, that lone soldier, or at least that lone soldier that I can see, hasn't moved. And he seems to be between these two, kind of closer to this comm relay. And after a little bit of cheesy tile scanning, that soldier isn't on these tiles. So I think he's just here, just beyond my movement. And there's no point in me moving closer, because unless I can get right here, I would still need to run and gun that relay. And I wonder if I could even do that. You know, I suppose if it came down to it, I could blue move there, and if I do trigger, then I'd have to just run and gun here anyway, assuming he can make it around that, because his pathing takes him here. So I would need to be here to guarantee that he can make that with a blue move, or with a run and gun if I were to blue move, in hopes that I wouldn't trigger, and if I do trigger, then run and gun the transmitter. Because guys, no joke, Walken is dead if I trigger and I can't reach that transmitter. He's just dead. He really is. So I say we give them one more turn, and then next turn I blue move to here, and if I don't trigger, I end the turn there, and then blue move to the transmitter, trigger it, run and gun to the next one, and then we're out. And if I do go here and trigger, then I'll just have to simply run and gun to the transmitter anyway. So I'll be in the same position I'm in now. So let's do that. Let's have one more turn. Guys, stay put. You guys don't need to use your motion track because you're not moving. It doesn't make any difference. Everybody Overwatch except for Walken and Chris the Zombie.
Yeah.
storm, right?
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
So, let's hope nobody walks into my field of view.
Shh. I think I heard something.
Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Oh man. Oh man. Whew. Okay, so I know that I'd like to make use of Chris the Zombie when he turns into a chrysalid, but it's not really a priority, and that's not what I've been waiting for, not really. But this is my last motion tracker, which means for me to know where the enemy is, for me to even bother making this risk, I need a motion tracker to do it. So I have to make this move now. Okay, so now there are 2 enemies here, and they still don't seem to be in range. They still seem to be kind of over here behind the transmitter, although that is really odd. It does kind of look like they're between these 2 transmitters, pretty much dead set between them, like here. And if that's the case, they will see him if he goes here. But they're not here because I can actually move to each of these tiles. But as I said, this is my only opportunity to make this go smoothly, because I will not be able to kill all the Exalt with just these troops, not without, you know, cheesing a rooftop. So yeah, my only chance is move here, hope I don't trigger. If I do trigger, running on the transmitter. At which point, then the turn after that, I just have to hope and pray. So, walking, here goes nothing.
Heading to that location. Hostile.
Oh my god, wow, really? Okay, I didn't catch what they were, but I can bet at least 2 of them were operatives, which means I have grenades, and there is a rocket launcher. Oh man, that's a bugger. That means we do have to go for that run and gun. Unless... No, this is just too much for a risk at this point. I'm thinking, if he goes here, he's in concealment. Granted, these guys would then be in danger. But if I trigger the enemies over here... In fact, they're in line with this transmitter, so they're kind of down here. In fact, they're right there. So, I could go for it. I could go here, stay in concealment. Oh no, that I don't know about that. That's too much. That's riskier. Greater risk, greater reward. This I think is safer for now, even though it will mean the turn after everybody will have ammo. So I think my priority is going to be with these troops to kill these enemies, which on the radar are these enemies. So yeah, we need to hit transmitter. I can't just hide.
Heading out.
Go for it, Walken.
Enemies in sight.
Commander, our operative is in position near a comm relay. We just need to activate it to retrieve the missing data. Excellent. We've decrypted a piece of the data, and it looks like Exalt communications were temporarily disrupted by the hack. Now we just need to find the remaining relays.
Okay, now remember, of course this means he's in grave danger of grenades. A human player would just be like, oh, thanks for your operative, everybody lobbing grenades. There's nothing I can do about that. At best, he'll have cover against them, which means they'll do 1 less damage each grenade. At worst, they'll do enough grenades to just kill him outright, or they'll get behind him to throw the grenades. So we've got an extra operative, 2 extra operatives, 3 extra operatives, each with grenades. So, time for your motion scanner. There are enemies over there. Let's not head that direction. In fact, they are quite close. It looks like they're just barely in that fog. So let's try not to head right at all. Yeah, let's just make with the run and gun then. McLean, let's see if we can help walking out. Whoa. Do not go right. Is right your only option? Can't you go up here? No. I don't want you to go right. Go over here. There we go. Go there. Why would you want to go around? I do not want you to go left. Go there. You may not be as close, but going left could trigger more pods. Which means even more ammo next turn. So yeah, that pod over there should hopefully not be a problem. Move in, try to take at least 1 operative out. Hey there, guy. 92. If it crits, it kills. If it doesn't, well, it didn't. Damn. Shades, you can hit someone from here? What? Oh my god, if you can hit someone from here, yeah, you might as well just stay here and take 2 shots. I know these guys can move up on him, but, I mean, 2 shots better than 1, right? And Bay, yeah, you need to kind of get in there as well. Not that way. Not left. Kind of here-ish, which involves you going... There we go. Yeah, there. Let's see if you can use a pistol to kill that guy. It's not likely, but we've got to try.
Aye, Commander.
What do you got, Bay? 50-50? Do your best, man. Oh, damn it.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Yep, my feelings as well. Are you in range friendly if you go there? Yes, you are. At least friendly will be able to kill that guy. Although, frankly, it might be better if you just went there and overwatched. Because it'd be 94 to hit regardless. Yeah, you can go there and overwatch. That might be a better idea. And you, Shades, I mean, if you got range with your battle rifle and your squad sight, he might be in cover, but it's better than nothing. Good hit. If you can do this, man, you're going to be doing us a big favour. 61 to kill. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Good start. Assuming Walken even lives this round, it's these guys that are going to be the problem. Because when he runs this way, they're going to be waiting for him. This far guy, for example, might be out of range. I can only hope. So friendly, move up. And Overwatch. Zombie, kind of dash up, I guess. You're going to be turning into a chrysalid next turn anyway. For the love of God, don't make anybody panic when you turn. I know it's gruesome, but guys, keep hold of yourselves. This is make or break time. And although I don't usually do this, Walken, take a shot. This might help. If you get a crit, it could mean that somebody else can one-shot him. So, yeah, go for it, buddy. I know I need the ammo to do run and gun, but at this point, I don't think there are going to be any more run and guns happening. Oh, nice. 5 damage crit. Excellent. Then I think pretty much anybody else can finish him off. So yeah, friendly, Overwatch. Oh yeah, brilliant. Actually, with friendly having command, Walken doesn't even need run and gun. He can just dash here, and then with command, activate the transmitter. Awesome. Then we'll do that. Ooh, yeah. Always bring officers on covert extractions. Friendly, hit and kill as many of them as you can. You might be the breaking point of this mission this time, buddy. Don't grenade. Don't grenade. Reload. Good. 94. Bye-bye. So you've got 2 more Overwatches. Assuming they hit. Ah, damn it. I thought he'd go right.
We've got new contacts inbound on Strike One's position, Commander.
Oh. And that's Chris turning. Okay, so yeah, Chris has turned. He's an enemy. Don't worry, I'll sort that out. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So yeah, what was the enemy chrysalid is kind of lying dead in a ditch over here. And this is our chrysalid. I know, guys, I have to do these edits, I know. But when a friendly zombie dies, it always turns into an enemy chrysalid. It's just how it is. In future, I won't even mention this, and I'll try to make it look a lot more seamless. But a lot of times when the camera pans back, you'll see a red chrysalid instead of a green one, and you'll be like, what the hell? So, Walken, thank God you're in range of that. God bless your absurdly, inhumanly high mobility. Walken, dash it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Oh, why are you on Overwatch? Oh crap, you dropped down and you're on Overwatch. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Don't kill him. Oh, I didn't realise you guys went straight into Overwatch when you dropped down. Of course you fucking do. All units that drop down instead of walking into the map go onto Overwatch automatically. Oh, Walken, you are so lucky. Oh, that was stupid. I mean, to be completely honest, there wasn't really anything else I could have done besides moving somebody up to try take the Overwatch, which meant they would then not be in range to make it to the extraction the following couple turns. So, I don't know any other way I would have done that, but it was still stupid that I completely forgot that the reinforcements that drop down from the sky from the helicopters do automatically go onto Overwatch regardless of what class they are, as opposed to units that walk in off the edge of the map. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, you have vision of him there. You know what, make it safe. Go there, you'll have vision on him, then you can command him.
Freaks at the bridge.
Then command him. Hit the transmitter.
That's it, Commander. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point.
And run.
Okay.
Get out. Get out now. McLean, I don't even care. Don't do it. Buddy, don't do it. It's not worth it. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you won't be able to make it out. Actually, no. Yeah, you can go there, Overwatch, and you can dash next turn. Fine. Shades, this corner's good enough for you. Go there and Overwatch, then you can dash next turn. Friendly, you have a move? No, you don't. You blue moved, and then you commanded. No, you don't have a move, Friendly. You don't. Don't lie. No. Yeah, you Friendly, no, you're not going to move. Let's not curse this mission just yet. We're nearly out. Let's not jinx it. Bay, you can stay there on Overwatch. You are a dash away. And Chrissy the Chrysalid, I'm sorry, buddy. And everybody else watching, I apologise. This is not going to be a zombie apocalypse mission. There is not even going to be a single Exalt turned. If he moves forward, he will not be able to dash to the extraction. All I'll do is pick up here on the high ground, just so we have vision of the enemy. In fact, Bay, you've got jumpy legs. And McLean, oh right, you wouldn't be able to make up there. But Bay, you've got jumpy legs. And yeah, this tile is in blue move range. So you can go up there and get one pistol Overwatch and then be able to dash out.
Okay. Enemy spotted.
Oh, yep, there you go. And they're out of ammo, so that's fine.
They're moving around the side.
Don't worry about it. Chris, I don't really... You know what? With your mobility, you are going to be well within range to dash to the extraction. That's fine. No, just make it safe. Go kind of like here. Hi, guys! This is what I have planned for our next data recovery. I hope you can join us. Yeah, it's not happening now though, so fine. Yeah, friendly. You can't really do anything. I really fucking hope you can make it to the extraction. Yeah, you should be able to. From here, that's more than in. Yeah, come on, that's fine. Okay, so Bay, Overwatch. In fact, yeah, everybody's in cover to you, so that's fine. Bay, Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
McLean, Overwatch. And Shades. Yeah, Overwatch.
Roger, got eyes on.
And friendly, don't lie. I know you're in command. But you're not in command of the game. You're in command of the mission. Or, you know, I pretend you are, but you're not really. Come on.
There's another group of Exalt reinforcements moving into
There's
position,
a lot of
Commander.
reloads. Oh, hi! Damn!
Shot failed to connect.
Well, crap. I was really hoping we'd get some kills. Ooh, you're on Overwatch. As are you. Who do you have vision on? Okay, Chrysalid, you have innate defense, don't you? I wonder if I can have you draw fire. Although then again, anybody else that was dashing would have more defense. McLean, you also have defense. So you... Oh, I could shoot you. No, oh, I could really shoot you. No, that's not worth it. McLean, dash to the exit. Hopefully you will trigger both of their Overwatches, and it being a dash, and the fact that shivs get innate defense should hopefully mean you don't get hit. So, go. Trigger some Overwatches. Okay, good, you triggered both. Now, it's not likely that both are going to hit. Awesome. And that 1.5 DR kicked in all the way. That 50-50 chance of the second point DR actually did apply, so you're not even damaged. You only took armor damage. And both of these Overwatches have been burnt. Chris, you're up next. Let's go. Walken, get out. You did good. This was a horrible mission. Oh, I can't even go here and shoot him because it automatically ends as soon as I get into the extraction.
Roger, Dodger.
Walken, just run.
Commander, the operative has safely reached the extraction point with the recovered data. We can either stick around and eliminate any remaining hostiles,
Nope.
or move to the evac point and return to HQ.
Yep.
Objectives updated.
Bay, you're in the extraction.
On my way.
You can actually blue move there. Awesome. Take a shot. 45 to hit. Ah, too bad.
Damn it, missed the target.
Shades, likewise, you can blue move to the extraction. Take a shot. 59 to hit. Ah, fine,
Use some
whatever.
ammo over here. Shot failed to connect.
And friendly, you are our last trooper. Let's get the f*** out of here.
Look.
Yep, let's get out. We're done. We are leaving. Oh man, that was close. We killed 3 Exalt. No, we didn't. We only killed 2. I'm guessing that enemy Chrysalid that spawned from the friendly zombie counts as an enemy. But guys, no big deal. We only killed 2 Exalt, but we got out. This was a really difficult mission. I wish I could have turned it into a zombie apocalypse, but it was just not in the cards. We are lucky to get out alive. Things could have very easily gone badly here. Christopher Walken was on an absolute knife edge. But we did it. We are safe. We are out.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far. especially considering the conditions down there.
Thank you, Shen. And I'm sorry. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all! We're alive! It's a Christmas miracle! Okay, so, Shade Zombie Chris did make it back in the form of the chrysalid, so we don't have to wait another 3 months before we can use him again, although he will be in his zombie form, not in his chrysalid form. We just, you know, squeeze him into a tiny little box and shove him into a corpse, and there you go, you got another zombie. So yep, that is the mission. That was quick. Oh, Walken, you leveled up. Mayhaps you have something useful to offer me, Walken. Concealment. Although then again, lightning reflexes would have been amazing. So amazing. But concealment would have been clutch. I could have actually dashed to the transmitter or within blue move to the transmitter. And even though moving again would break me out of concealment, I'd be one blue move away from the transmitter. So it's got to be concealment. CCS is actually counterproductive on covert operatives because it means they use up ammo that they may need for their run and gun, which they're more likely to run out of in data recoveries because they have so many more transmitters to get to than on covert extractions, but concealment is just too strong. And yes, I know this mission could have just been over by the fact that those 2 Overwatches missed him. Even if 1 Overwatch hit him, he could have panicked. But Friendly's officer perk that gave +5 will would have hopefully helped him not panic. But yeah, I think concealment would have done it. It would have meant that I would have been closer before I started triggering. But yeah, those reinforcements on Overwatch, they could have ended the mission. I don't know right now until I do the edits. You guys would have seen at the time the percentages, the likelihood that those Overwatches would have hit. Walken, dash it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Oh, shit. Why are you on Overwatch? Oh, crap. You dropped down and you're on Overwatch. Oh, my God. I'm a fucking idiot. Don't kill him. Oh, I didn't realise you guys went straight into Overwatch when you dropped down. Of course you fucking do. All units that drop down instead of walking into the map go onto Overwatch automatically. Oh, Walken, you are so lucky. And if they hit, it could have ended the mission. So, concealment it is. It's too strong, especially for covert operatives. Oh, Walken, what a horrible day. And yes, his Muton is still called Muton because the Muton hasn't been used yet. I haven't decided on which name you guys have been giving me. So his Muton can remain being called Muton. And when it comes down to the point where I actually need to use him, or if a name you guys suggest does actually have enough likes, then I'll be like, you know, fine, I'll just call him that. But in the meantime, that's that. Oh, right, his nickname's Bond. Of course it is. Yeah, I gave that to him. I was like, Bond. Okay, so yeah, we only got $150, which isn't a lot. If we'd killed everyone, I believe we would have got more money, I think. But, I mean, we got out alive. That is more than enough.
Exalt narrowed.
So, with that mission, we know that it is not in France. Of course, that only leaves, I don't know, 14 other countries to find out where it is. I mean, technically 13, because by the last one, you'd know it's going to be there. So there we go. And I do trust the scan for Exalt timers, so that is when I'll be scanning for Exalt. With that money, let's go dig out this. And then build a generator here. It's not the best generator, but it will at least have a bonus for being next to the thermo generator. Guys, I just simply can't afford the steam generator, especially seeing as when the fission generator is done, I'm going to be building another satellite uplink and 2 more satellites after that, hopefully. So fission generator is very important. We are on a strict timeline. 10 days, not bad. 20 days would have been pushing it, but 10 days is absolutely fine. And right, I remember because I watched the video. Hey Mickey, do you fancy building some of that fancy new armor? Carapace armor? That'd be great. No, apparently not. I don't. So, $65 per armor. I have 4 phalanx armor. For now, let's say 4 carapace will do. That means I need $260. Can I even afford that? The only thing I was going to sell is what I need to make them. And the meld I really need for the Foundry project, which is alien metallurgy. Although, it's just not a priority. It's a bonus that won't even apply until, you know, months ahead of us, when the extra 20% of the alloys that I'm getting actually pays for itself. So, you know what? Armor is the priority now. So, sorry meld. And I know, Illyrium, I said I wouldn't sell any exactly for that reason, for that upgrade. And I believe it was 260? I'll find out in a second. I know this is really expensive, guys, but that carapace armor is a huge, huge jump. And I will still use the phalanx armor, even though it's a bit rubbish. I know I prefer the counterpart to the carapace armor, which I can't remember what it's called. Mickey on the screen now, thank you. But I will still use the phalanx armor. It is an improvement. People like Shades can make use of it. He's got a lot of health, but very little mobility. So it will still be in use. And with a maximum of 8 soldiers, not including shivs, I will need 8 pieces of armor. So $260. And yes, I do remember that I've got to build the satellite and satellite uplink I've just been talking about. But yeah, armor, more important, he says. Click. And yep, build them all together so I get the most amount of rebate for the alloys. 4 carapace armor. Thank you, Shen. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Get back to work. So yeah, Kestrel armor, that's what it's called. Which gives 2 health. 2 health. With 3 mobility, 4 defense, and a grapple. Never going to use that. Not going to happen. Never going to use it. Phalanx armor, I built it just because it was there. And I kind of want it for the base defense. Not that it would really offer much protection for a rookie. As opposed to the huge bonus of having extra laser rifles. That also increases their aim, not just their damage. But yeah, Carapace armor's where it's at. I really need to get 8 of these out in the field. Even though I usually have a shiv on almost every mission. Anyone that gets hurt wearing Carapace armor is going to make the Carapace armor damage. So it's good to have, you know, 1 extra. So that's it. Alien Computer will be done in 6 days. Those 4 Carapace armor in 10, as well as the generator. That block will be excavated in 5 days, although I can't do anything with it until the generator's done. So we've got nothing to do. For now, at least. The council report is in 60 days. Yeah, let's just go then. Be kind, game. Sectoids, Egypt, have them. Give me 2 scientists and increase your panic reduction. Thank you very much. I had a feeling that was going to happen. France, how are you doing, guys? Oh dear. France, you're not doing good. Your panic is very, very high, which means I'm going to have to do very well on this mission to stop you from leaving. How close are we to the end of the month? Not close enough. So what usually happens is, if you reach maximum panic for a country, you're usually given until the council report to bring that panic down. But if you reach maximum panic on a country right at the end of the month, like 1 or 2 days before the council report, a lot of times it won't apply and they'll remain panicked and they won't leave the council until the end of the following month. Unfortunately, it was still like 15 days away, like, I don't know, 12, 13, there you go. So yeah, we're gonna have to do very well on the next terror mission to stop France from leaving. What kind of map is it? Roadway. So roadways are kind of hit and miss. It gives snipers huge opportunities. In fact, I might load up this squad with all of the double tap snipers that I've got just to stop France from leaving. This is the second terror mission after all, which means what I can expect from missions starts to go beyond the boundaries of what I've seen in the past. Things can variate more. It's less set in stone. And not to mention the first terror mission tends to be relatively easy. It can be kind of a bit of a brick wall of a learning curve, but it's usually the second or third missions when the enemy numbers start to increase and things can kind of get out of hand. But hopefully roadways means lots of snipers and I will just see what I can do. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Sorry it took me such a long time to do this. I will try not to have like 3-month gaps between each episode. That's really not great. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about the series if they enjoy this kind of thing. And I'll see you next video when France will probably leave the council. Bugger. Bye! Oh, no. Well, let me go downstairs. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go in there and murder him. God, that guy can see down there as well. It's murder time! Stabby! Fuck you, buddy! Oh god, there he is. So he was in range. Oh no, he's gonna burn the fucking Overwatch! Oh.
It's still moving. Come on,
Yep, there goes with that Overwatch. That means that Chrysalid, that baby Chrysalid, has got a free shot.
Shot wide.
Oh, rookies.
Yeah, I didn't
You have
get it.
killed yourselves.
My legs are not okay.
So yeah, he's got the burning armor, it looks like. And that's that Chrysalid, and he's got free reign to run away, apparently. Yeah, you run! You run! Everybody out! Come on! That's it! I don't know why that happened, but I'm taking it.